Today is fine day in California.
Huh?
Choose.
Hello. Welcome. The command is jig, east west. Okay, Germa, go. Ahoy, hoy. Ahoy, hoy. Where the heck did I put my water? Welcome to the stream. The tracking is worse than usual today, but does anybody really care? We were just about to talk with I forget. You care so much? Oh, well, I'm sorry. That's just how it's gonna be. I restarted the program and didn't do anything. So I think it's just gonna be like this. I don't know why it's like this. I guess it registers my eyes a little bit. Okay, so we're like starving to death or whatever. You ever think about that? You ever think about how we're starving to death? I wish I had some big good food. Some good big food. But these are tough times right now. Let's talk to what's her face.
The blood of the town
Capella.
is not a figment of our imagination, nor does it involve step rights. People are the blood of the town.
You are Artemi Barak. Greetings. You already ate the raw egg. I sure did. You already ate the raw egg, yeah. Yeah. Cog's gonna starve if he doesn't eat. Patho 2 is just realistically depressing. Gotta feed the little Jizo. Needs sustenance. Okay. Greetings to you too. Are you Olgimski's daughter? Yes, my name is Victoria, but friends call me Capella. Well, are we friends? Yes. Really? How did you figure it out so fast? I can see. I haven't yet mastered the art, but I do see things sometimes. It's a gift I inherited from me dear mother. You haven't mastered the art of sight? I mean, it's hard to explain. Sometimes I know what a person will say before they say it. Or I imagine a situation, and the next day it unfolds exactly how it was in my head. Sometimes I even know past events I wasn't present for. Like which drawer father put papers into years ago. Not that powerful, not with me. Not like me mother. She could see at will. Although even with her it could be fickle. I only see rarely and I don't control it at all. I see. That was not meant to be sarcastic. Your undue sarcasm has been noted. It's not so rare a gift in this town. There were once several women who could see. Mother Nina Kaina, Katerina Saburova. Perhaps. Outsiders arrive with such skepticism, but they are always soon astonished. Astonish me then. You likely aren't afraid of blood, right? Of course not, I am a surgeon. Do you know what I see? Under your feet the hard soil acts as though spring melt. Each step forming an imprint filled with red. You leave pools of clotted blood in your wake, Artemi Barak. I thought this must be about the murders, but you're no murderer. What does it all mean? You're asking me? I have no idea. Is that her mother? That's a cool painting. I can't jump onto bed. That's the real injustice. No jumping on the bed. Big Food got to cure Tama as well.
Real wings. Heavy, lifting wings.
Big Food gets to us all, in my experience. Why have you come? Are you looking for me, brother, perhaps? Or do you want me to ask something of me, father? I need nothing. I sense sadness in your eyes. Have you been crying? Oh. Our family is falling apart. Father and brother argue all the time. Louder and crueler with each passing day. Brother is angry with me. Everything went awry after mother's death. Everyone loved your mother. I was just a kid, but I remember her too. She died when I was 6. On the day of her funeral, I locked myself in the coffin so that no one can take her away from me. That evening, Brother explained there was no other way. The dead must be buried. That is best for them, he said, and then I understood. But how did your brother make you sad? Brother acts against Father's will. Your kin make up most of Father's workforce, but he doesn't treat them well. So Brother argues with him, but Father hates to be challenged. He says he'll disinherit me, Brother. Making you the heiress, right? Wrong. Mother never wanted that, and Father honors her will. Still does. Another family torn apart. Bigfoot is such a powerful lobby. So true.
God saves the moon from the wolves.
Did something happen? You look worried? I want to ask you something. Go ahead. He wrote this note. Here, take a look. Why are these names listed together? Yours is on here too. I don't know, but I have a suspicion. Why are you frowning? Is it something bad? Well, no. About a year ago, your father began to seek our company. We all met together sometimes, or in 2s or 3s. It happened naturally. He taught us, I suppose, but not anything special. I think it was more about passing something down, something of great importance. I can't make heads or tails of what you're saying. You're an outsider. It's difficult to explain. We kids have our own town within the town, a separate one, and we govern it on our own. Don't give me that patronizing look. It's not some game. You wouldn't understand anyway. I grew up here. I knew all this before you learned the alphabet. Fine. Do you want to know why your father spent time with us or not? Yes, I do. Your father was shrewd. He can see beneath crude earth, petty lies, and hard truths. Khan used to say... Khan didn't like him very much, but even he got out of the polyhedron to talk to him. He believed we were the ones who would remake the town, rebuild and conduct it in the future. Conduct the town? Did you mean govern or what? No. A town is like music. You must play, writing the composition as you go, all while minding the harmony. Are you a musical person? I am. Well, I love it at least. That's what he was preparing us for, changing the town. I can see it now. He taught each of us something important. Perhaps he gave a piece of himself to us. Yes. That must be what he did. I guess I'll have to protect you from all evils then. That's a tall order, ain't it? I cannot sleep in the little girl's bed. But I think I am still... I'm not as close to collapsing from exhaustion as I was before. It's because of the coffee and the lemon. Kofebe. Maybe I should go talk to my bro. me look at my thoughts. Ah, yes, the poor orphan took the rustling of herbs for the voices of the dead. I don't have time to get mad, but I do have a pocket full of herbs now. Father believed that the children of on his list are the key to the town's future. Khan is in the polyhedron. Taya Taichik is in the termitary, a giant bunkhouse for our workers. Capella is the leader of the town's children. It has been foretold I will spill a river of blood soon. Sometimes after dark, steppe people meet at Saba's place. Not just them either. I wonder if I can there find a worm to buy this kidney from me. That would be nice. Forgive me. I sometimes feel the need to consult my notes. I'm gonna go see Stock, I guess. Or try to. He's probably not even there. This child will give me a bullet for a raisin. That seems like a good deal. What a good child. I have a few lockpicks. I was kind of impulsive on my part. I buried the stuffed animal. Why? Maybe they explained this last week and I just don't recall. Or didn't understand. But why are they burying a stuffed animal? I guess it's just a little bit strange, in my opinion. Not trying to be judgmental or anything. This child will trade me morphine for 2 hazelnuts. That seems like an equitable arrangement. Oh, this child has morphine too. Oh, but she wants like 4 needles for it. I don't think that's quite as good a deal. Oh, a package. I want the loot box. I want the mystery box. Inventory management. It's always hard to tell what was actually in there. But it kind of looks like it was just a piece of chalk. Which is not worth what I gave up for it. What was that? I can't run from my fears forever. Sooner or later I'll have to go home, is a thought I just had at the sounding of that bell. Morphine for chalk and chestnut. That's a good deal. Oh, he's got a fish. And he wants a razor. I will gladly give you a razor and a fish hook for this smoked fish. What a deal. That's a good deal, my friends. Oh my gosh, he's got an egg. It's so expensive though. Yeah, I don't think that's quite worth it now that I have a fish. Well, I have a surplus of fingernails. It's 8 p.m. I'm pretty tired. And hungry. I think it may be wise for me to... I don't know. Yeah, I'll take the ferry. I'll take the boat to be closer to Stock's house. I'll try talking to him. And then whoever that goes, I'll try to make it to my dad's house. It's getting a little warm in here. I'm respected here. That's different. I was hated here yesterday. I think this is Stock's house. Man. Oh. You're here.
100 years? No. No, too much. 40? No. Not nearly enough.
So here we are again. I managed to calm down Stock. He was wrong about you. Or he was not entirely right, at least. What got into him? You should let him speak for himself. I want to talk to you first. He can wait. Were you already offered your father's inheritance, cub? Refuse it, I beg you. Do not follow his path. You're too late. I've already accepted what I must do. All in all, this is a quiet town. Not perfect, but there's a place for everyone. We're all connected through bonds of love, of friendship, of patience. Life flows through those bonds, the town's veins, and to cut them would cause harm. Your father, don't be mad. He dreamed of remaking it all. What exactly did he want to change? Everything. Our town felt wrong to him. He used to say that broken bones set badly will cripple a man, leaving him unable to function as others do. To Isidore, our town was a vile malunion. Perhaps he thought that for a reason. He was a healer, sure. He knew life as no one else could. The kin revered him. But even that did us more harm than good in the end. 5 years ago, there was an outbreak in the crude sprawl. It spread like wildfire, dozens and dozens dead. People sent for Isidore. When he arrived, he ordered the whole quarter to be quarantined. No one could leave, not even the healthy people trapped inside. I can't say that I wouldn't necessarily make that call. The townsfolk obeyed his orders without question. They barricaded the whole neighborhood. In the end, there were almost no survivors, but the town lived on. I suppose that's true. But Cub, do not take his inheritance. Isidore's inheritance is his power, his authority, his duties. If you become another Isidore, we will never rest. We will never know peace. I see what you mean, dear Gravel. I will think about it.
You aren't cub anymore, Burak. Time to grow up.
Why did you come? Finally thought of some good excuses? Well, I'll be darned, you shaved your head. Preparing to become a monk or a soldier? Yesterday I was told you had killed your father, and you immediately believed it. That's not far from the truth, Burak. You knew all this time I'm not a murderer? You just meant it as, what, some metaphor? I called you a friend. You betrayed him. You left when he needed you the most. He cried out for your help, but you didn't care. He was in peril and you were too busy elsewhere. He truly believed that your arrival would put an end to his troubles, and as always, he was right. That's not true. Lara said I'm stupid, that I've lost my marbles, but I haven't. Your father always taught us to take stock of the situation, Burak. Overall, you're unneeded here. Don't bother with your father's inheritance, he has better heirs. Like you? And why not? I was his student. I preserved his knowledge while you wiped your ass with his letters. I was always by his side. Including the night he was murdered? Shut up. Shut up. Your father's inheritance is his work, Burak. That's his legacy. You are completely unworthy of it. His work is not yours. His knowledge is not yours. You abandoned both. He sent me away, jackass. He wanted me to study elsewhere. Go elsewhere then. Learn whatever it is you'll learn there. Here you have no place. And if the kin tells you to let go of his burden, listen. Perhaps even that scum can be right sometimes. You're out of your depth here. You're acting hysterical, man. You're barely making sense. So, I guess he doesn't, you know, we avoided a violent encounter, I suppose. That's something. Oh, I forgot I've been here before. That's why everything is empty. I came here before looking for him.
You aren't cub anymore, Burak. Time to grow up.
Alright, I gotta go to my place now. Fingers crossed that it'll have a good outcome. Kill him. I don't want to do that. And even if I did, the folks here take a dim view of that sort of thing, I think. Wait, ask for repair. Never asked for a repair before. How does this work? I should have checked how much it was actually damaged before I did that. But it is at full durability now. So there's that. We got that going for us, huh? I'm getting distracted. This guy's got toast. Is this the place? Dang it. That looked lootable, but it's not. Do I really... that doesn't look good. That does not look good. This house is all sick. Must be shingles. Verochka had shingles last year. Mom thought it was the coughs, but then the doctor said it was just shingles. Rash shingles. Got it from a cat, that's what he said. But the house isn't alive? Who told you that? All houses are alive around here. Still my same old hometown. That doesn't look great. That don't look quite right. Hey, big guy, no loitering. Keep walking. What do you mean, no loitering? This is my house. By order of Governor Saburov. Entrance is by permit only. If you want in so badly, go to the town hall and get one. What's the stuff in the air? Bet there was an accident at the plant. A fire, or a pipe burst. Who knows? No, all this soot is pouring out and the plant is dead in the water. Explains why the termitary's on lockdown. And why there isn't any work to do. No sense in letting them roam the streets. An accident? What else could it be? I have a feeling it could be something else, dude. Something stinks here. Take a look at this grimy air. Sticky and thick, like snot. If I were you, I'd get out of here right now. Me and my pal have been standing here for a couple of hours already, and we're sick as hell from it. Darn shift change can't come soon enough. I need to get inside. Come back with a stamped permit from Saburov and we'll let you in. While you're at it, get him to send in another shift. It doesn't seem rough to the touch. Have you tried? They say it is, even if it doesn't look it. Looks greasy though. It's like that saying, what was it? Rough as Dutch, safe to touch, smooth as bone, leave it alone. Yeah, that one. Only, I always thought it was about the road, less take it and such. Rough means a hard choice. Smooth, taking an easy path. We all know where those lead, right? Right. I really should leave this place. Breathing this soot can't be healthy, right? Sure, no need to take pointless risks. I've got a bad feeling about that soot, you guys. Alright, so we got a problem. We can't get into the house without permission from Saburov. And we're really freaking tired. So it'll not be easy to... Well, okay. But consider this. My house might have a bed in it. Although, I might be afraid to sleep in it. So maybe it is worth going to Saburov and trying to get in right now. It's getting dark though, and I don't like that. It's kind of insane how expensive food is right now. And maybe I shouldn't say this, but I know it's not going to get cheaper. I just do. It's going to get more expensive. It's going to hurt. I need to eat. Man, that's how much it filled me up. That's how much it fills me up to eat a fish. Can you imagine if that's how much eating a whole fish filled you up in real life? Anybody else hear that, that giant frog? The heck is that? That is a truly, impossible building. I was gonna say bizarre. Then I was gonna say insane, but that's just impossible. That building cannot be, surely. This guy's got coffee. Why are you calling us Shirley? It's a term of endearment in my culture. Fortnite, build. Yeah, you're right.
Just wait. I'll restore order.
Oh, it's you. We made you a prime suspect yesterday. By mistake. Sorry, that was rash. You are too convincing a suspect. But I won't hear you complain. The error wasn't irrevocable. Did you find my father's murderer? I had no investigation. There's no organized search. I hold no official post here, in case you had any illusions on that part. My power is that of reputation. Traditionally, our family enforces order in this town, on the rare occasions that it's broken. And those are rare, believe me. This is a peaceful little town. I know a village, and you're the sheriff. What can you say to people, you know? Spare me the sarcasm, Barack. Let's get this straight. You're still a suspect, and you'll be a suspect until the murderer is found and proven guilty. The only reason you're walking free is something called the presumption of innocence. Do I make myself clear? Good thing some smart people told you about that. Anything else I can help you with? My house is locked. Do you have the key? The house was locked by the committee that examined the crime scene. There may be evidence. It's in your best interest, and that of the committee. The investigation that doesn't exist? What did the committee find? Nothing of interest. We don't have any professional investigators in town. Is it so hard to understand? Although one Bachelor Dankovsky, who the Kanes invited from the capital, expressed an interest in their summary. I found it appropriate to share their findings with him, so you may inquire with him. I will. Now I need the key. You may have the key. That house is your property, and I have no legal grounds to prevent your access. I need a pass. Your people are blocking off the district. The district was blocked off on my orders, and Bachelor Dankovsky's advice. Staying there might be unhealthy. Only medical personnel are allowed. But I recall that you're a doctor, correct? Yes, so sign a pass for me and I'll leave you alone. It's too big. Well, I guess I'm going straight there. Huh. It's a committee of townsfolk and kabuki stagehands with white masks. I know that's not what they are, but... Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. What am I gonna do, man? I don't need this right now. I didn't mean to do that. Crap! I accidentally gave her that for free. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess the backbone really likes me now. Good grief, dude. Schmouder? She's got a Schmouder. I can't possibly afford a Schmouder. What the heck? Even if I hadn't given away those other nuts for free, I couldn't afford a Schmouder. It costs 35. I don't know how to make tinctures. I'm told that herbs are used to make tinctures, but I have no idea how to do it. I didn't mean to do that. But I guess I'll load it. Since I have it out. That herb wife just disappeared. They're kind of awkward. What do you want? I've got a paper. Got your hands on a permit, huh? Go on in then. It's your funeral. Oh, jeez Louise, dude. I'm gonna... open a window real quick because it's getting really hot. Okay. That should be good enough, I think. I don't have a mask. I hope I don't regret that.
My blood is getting thicker.
Just in a quiet house. You can hear the rats in the walls.
Oh!
When Short is all
Did you hear that?
it's not lost, is it? Neither will you be.
That scared me so bad, dude. That scared me so freaking bad. Please don't do that.
I'm fraying at the seams.
I don't want to go in there.
My chest could you catch a grouse? Or
Oh my gosh. I'm so afraid, dude.
I do not fear death, and neither should you. Death, to a doctor, is but a partner in conversation. a constant witness of our work, even when we succeed. It is not old age or what comes after it that worries me. I am instead beset by the thought that I might fail to pass on my role. Make haste, son. I truly need you. Your loving father, Isidore Burach.
I need to read this. I found a spare key, but these key thefts are becoming quite concerning. Your equipment is far from cheap, is it not? It would serve no one if it gets stolen. And do keep in mind that if our small arrangement is uncovered, I too will have to bear the consequences. V.O. Vlad Olgimsky, perhaps? I feel like I can't leave that here. It's so inconvenient how big these are. Why do pieces of paper take up so much inventory space? Please? Oh my gosh. Actually dying of hunger. Why did I get so hungry all of a sudden? Oh my gosh. That's so little.
My chest, could you catch up? Or who's there? The house.
I guess I need to come back here. Because I'm literally dying of hunger. It really sucks. Oh gosh, dude. Am I near a grocer? You! Please tell me there's food in here, please. There's gloves and money. Oh. Please, dude. Oh, dude, I'm literally dying. Yas, tincture. That ain't food. There's not even a crumb of food. I need to look at my map. The grocery isn't that far.
God sees us from beneath the earth. Why do you think he's in heaven? He's down below.
Came to pay my last respects to your father. Don't force me out. Did you know him? I didn't. He was already dead when I arrived. Why did you come then? I came to understand him. I want to understand him. I talk to people a lot, and they said a lot of good things about your father. Talking to people is my greatest skill, you know. They open up and turn from puppets to actual living humans? Are you going to live here now? No, this house is unclean. The day is over. Some opportunities have been irreversibly missed. Others can still be seized. Several events will unfold this night and become unavailable by dawn.
Flies fast.
I was still reading that. I was still reading that. Okay, so
And faster with each passing day. A day is over and night falls. And in that brief night,
Daniel,
irretrievably lost.
This damn rain. Will it ever
are you serious, Dankovsky?
climate here is in chaos?
This is a terrible time to talk. Why are you here? Do you really want to know? I'd prefer to, yes. This is my house. Well, I come bearing a sanitary order, so I'm here to examine and quarantine the place. You won't like it in there. Really? Why? The air inside is unhealthy somehow. It might irritate your tender skin. Is that so? Still, with your kind permission, I insist on examining the place. Even your unkind permission would do. But if you struggle to provide even that, I'll do fine without your consent at all. I hope I don't need to threaten you at gunpoint. Go ahead then, examine the place, and if you can explain what's going on here, be so kind as to tell me too. And by the way, what is this strange mold, I guess? Is it mold? This thing your house is covered in. Do houses often get scabs around these parts? They're lentigines. I've seen stranger things around here.
Lost.
The problem is that I'm so exhausted right now. That even if I make it to the grocery store, how exhausted are you? I'm so exhausted that even if I make it to the grocery store, I might collapse. I don't actually know what happens when I get to max tiredness. Yeah, I got that. It's just not a very funny punchline, unfortunately. I'm trying to plan my route. Okay, I'm gonna go to this grocery, I think. I will attempt to make it there. I think I'll... I just stash this. It seems likely that I won't need it again. Oh, geez. That is plague. That is plague. Oh, hey, Andara. Welcome to the stream. I'm so glad you're here. I am not in a good situation. Yeah, that's not... I probably should have just not eaten those, honestly. Oh my gosh, dude. You could just tell that that's plague, bro. You can just tell. I need... Okay, new plan. We're gonna go to Vlad's house. I think. This is fine. I just need to... I need to not die of exhaustion or of hunger. This district is locked down. Under Dr. Dankovsky's orders, these districts are off limit to anyone but medical personnel. Are you that Vorak guy? Now that's news. What's going on? Why is the area locked off? People say something happened at the factory, like an emission. Toxic soot in the air. Makes your eyes water in a minute. Oh, thank you for the raid, Andara. It's nice to see you back again. makes your eyes water in a minute. Wouldn't be smart to go in without protection. What did your beloved Dankovsky say? He says, the district is locked down and off limits to anyone but doctors. Vorak allowed. Oh, jeez. Darraid. It's good to see you here. We're playing a stressful game tonight. Immunity boosters, 2 pills, protective clothes, 1 unit. Here you go. This is great. I got a mask and boots and immunity boosters. First they locked the termitary, then the murders, now the factory stopped. Unheard of! I was playing Return of the Obra Dinn. Oh, that's a cool looking game. I've heard that's a good game. Got to a point where I was having trouble advancing and didn't want to get too irritated, so I'll come back to it later. I'll try to check that out at some point. Next time I see you live, I'll pop in. Fat Vlad would work us to death with no rest or sleep. His domain never stops. And now they're cordoning off districts too. What's going on? I wonder myself. An emergency at the factory, I guess. Now there's some sort of poisonous soot in the air. That's what people say. We'll see. We'll see about all that. That's Return of the Obra Dinn. That's one of them their mystery games, right? Or one of them their detective games. Oh, jeez Louise, man. I don't want this. Oh my gosh, I'm so exhausted. I'm so exhausted. Help me. Oh my gosh. I wasn't able to run. I wasn't able to run just then. Okay, so I don't know what happens if I go to sleep hungry. But I don't really have a choice. So I guess that's happening. Yeah, I guess I will store this in there so that I can drink some water. And take some morphine and go to sleep. I don't know how much sleep I need.
What?
Don't be afraid. We're all on the same side now, aren't we? What's there to be afraid of? We're all grateful to you. We know protecting us isn't easy, but you still do it. You make sure we live. There are 7 of you, but there was an 8th on the list. Where is he? Here, for now. He's the Udor. Is he behind that door? We think it's your father behind the door, but maybe the 8th is transitioning already. Have you discovered who he is? We're curious too. No, I don't know yet. Okay. I wish you would just, like, let me frickin' sleep. You know? Was that a bug? It, like, canceled my sleep. I don't think I got the benefit from the morphine. That's so frustrating. Okay, so the reason I don't get the benefit from the morphine, I guess, is because I'm starving to death. So that's good to know. That's my inference from that experience. I guess I'll go to the grocery store. Chisel. I should have stashed more things. Yeah, I regret not stashing more things. We're gonna get through this one way or the other. And we need to not starve to death. So I guess we'll get some fish. It's really unfortunate how expensive it is. Not even, doesn't even half fill me up. Look how much damage I took, man. I need a tourniquet to stop the bleeding from the wounds I incurred from so much starvation. So that's fun. You could say that it's a fun game. I want to... I want to... see the worm. I don't know for certain, but I suspect that if I go here, there will be a worm to whom I can sell organs. And I want that because I have one, and it takes up a lot of space. Yeah, you could say I got a big organ in my pocket. So I'm gonna try to get there as fast as I can. Actually, I should see Bad Grief. I want to sell him one of my lockpicks. I think that would be good to do.
There once was a man of great humor who found he was dead of a tumor. But he woke up today to his neighbor's dismay and that of his cow once he took her.
Oh. And here comes Artemy. Artemy of the Academy. What do you need? Any insight on what's going on around town? Oh, sure, I've got insight. Got everything in sight. Death has his hands full. Our grand leader, Simon, drew his last breath. What else do you want to know about? The rumor mill. Let's see, Simon's dead, but you already knew that. The ground refused to accept your dad, you know that too. An awful bachelor arrived from the capital. Some odd girl arrived the same day as you, too. A curious one. Half sure she's some saint. Tore my soul out, hanged it out to dry. Tell me about this odd girl. Just something about her. You know me, I've got a keen intuition. Wouldn't have made it this far otherwise. I feel she's not entirely human even. The Saburovs took her in. Who else holds power? Still the same. Saburov the Hawk is in charge, but he's all squawk. Ha! Yeah! The Canes, as usual, rack their brains on how to move the town downriver. Quacks all. The tower already floats. Mark my words, they'll hang the next district in the clouds. As for the master, well, he's a master. You mean Fat Vlad? Sure do. He's sitting pretty. The ugly bastard. Put me at the heart of the warehouses, no complaints here. Quaint little abode, and under my feet a whole railroad. You don't bother Vlad, and he won't bother you neither. He's a scumbag. He's a money bag, first and foremost, friend. He runs this whole machine, feeds the town, allows us to earn our keep. Not just me, but everyone here. How many folks work at the cannery, at the station? The warehouses alone house 400, and everyone gets paid solid coin. I guess. Guesswork will get you nowhere, friend. Leave Fats alone, he's on a roll, and anyone not on his payroll will get stomped flat. You want something from me, but I have no idea what. You steppe people. All you know is herding cows and pushing plows. We have to look to tomorrow, Cub. You think the Canes are interested in architecture for, what, its own sake? Even so, who will pay for it? Gotta think with your stomach some of the time. The Master's a shrewd man. Although he did ban entrance to the termitary. Of that, I wasn't a fan. What's going on with that? Folks there had problems with Fat Vlad, and it almost turned violent. Makes sense, too. 5,000 animals are bound to turn into beasts. Your kind is like a pack of dogs. One howls and the rest follow, but still. Still is a step away from stiff. Isn't that one of your tiresome sayings? Yeah. Wait, really? 100? I don't think that's even worth it. Oh, I guess they're just not like that expensive. I guess I'll sell the crappy one and equip the good one. Any loot? Nope. On our way to the weird worm place, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Man, the food situation is out of control. How fares your kind, Katangar? Do you know what an Udurg is? What does the Khandro sigil stand for? A body that contains a world. Everyone knows that. Well, what does that mean? Bikara. It can be a creature made of many creatures, like a family. A Taglur. A group of people bound by the same fate. You haven't made it more clear. Our words are erased, Katangar. We turn our father's flutes into sticks. We take old words, big words, and apply them to small things. But the connection to the source is still there. The lines remember. Yes, connections are like veins. You can't just tear them out. Is this the place? Her bride. Maybe not. Katangar. Saba will show us. She knows the way. Speak to Earth, Mother Boldo. Talks to us through her. What will she teach you? She knows our traditions. We have long been oppressed. Now we face extinction. We forget our language, our crafts and arts. The art of talking to Earth, the language of herbs, the craft of lines. She advises well. What advising do you need? Not a simple one. I'm sure it's simple. That wasn't an offer, by the way. I'm a bad advisor. I want to ask Saba, will our brothers and sisters be allowed to marry? The kin are, well, kin. We're all children of Boldo, and there's so few of us left. I assume that she means that literally, so I'll say no. Bad idea. Such marriages lead to degradation. But that doesn't matter. When the kin swallow the town, there will be neither wives nor children. And you'll become the kin's last generation. I would ask Mother about self-sacrifice. She said we must sacrifice everything for our fellow kin as we prepare to flood the town. I gave everything I had, even my own entrails. Now I'm dying. Did I make the correct decision? What for? I will tell it to Saba. It's a long story. I should save my strength. If you're asking me, it was a stupid thing to do. How could you give them your entrails? I have a question for our mother. There will be little time before it all ends. When it happens, would I be allowed to spare the lives of those who trusted me and called themselves friends? Would I be allowed to not kill them? Yes. Uh-huh. So there is a worm here, but he's not doing business with me, so
Better a thimble of blood in the vein than 1,000 gallons in the drain.
Earthworm, your roots, Emshin. Who are all these people, Saba? What do they want? They respect me, you see. I know not the lines, but I sense Earth. I speak to them on her behalf. They believe I am made of soil, like Shabnakadig, though they don't call me that. They ask strange questions, Saba. Why do they come to you? I teach truth of the kin to these people. I retell our old legends. I remind them of Boldo's will, of how the world is a body. I hear the earth, and speak her will for them. I make sure they know where they have come from, and where they are going. A sick people, a weak people needs this. Our future hangs by a thread. I've talked to them. I suppose I did your work for you. I knew that would happen. You have done well following the lines. You think so? My answers were not the same you would have given them. They believe they have come for advice. False. They have long since made up their minds. Now only their weakness sows doubt in them. We take on the burden of doubt. Whatever we tell them, they'll do what they think is right. Is that your idea of help? They are helping us, not the other way around. The question matters, not the answer. To the listener, not the speaker. They carry their own stories. You carry yours. Such is the truth of the lion's tonguer, the truth of the earth. I'll give this some thought. She drinks a lot of milk. Okay, what do I care? No one knows how she became herself. Suspicion and fear surround a tale of one who left the steppe. Said to be inhuman, a doll of clay and bone, Shabnaka-Deeg. Yeah, right. My master waits for her assigned time. 5 years ago, during the first outbreak, Earth cast her with a secret task that must have been fulfilled back then. Are you saying that the first outbreak was curbed by your father? However, with vicious force, he changed the flow of history. And Saba Ustai, Saba Utun, the one called Espiti by common folk, stayed behind within this world, a groomless bride, a blemish, lost and estranged from her true goals, believes she owes her life to Isidore, who made her, who foresaw her. What do you mean, made her? What nonsense is this? She feigns humanity quite well and holds respect and power in the kin. She rules over this hiding place where stepfolk can find escape from being yoked within Olgimski's cruel mill. Here they can hide and heal and run their midnight markets. It's not funny, Reflection. The kin respect our Sabah, although they fear her too. But they rely on her protection, and she's felt their exegete, interpreter of ancient lore. Through her, the kin remember their rights, their speech, themselves. They know it not, of course. To them she is a flame, and they are moths. So what? What use of any is that now? Your father, whom she worships without understanding, meant the kin to merge into the town to make a body whole. But we cannot, and will not. For she decided to adjust the town to the needs of the kin. She brokers work for brides and odungs, setting them up as dancers or couriers. One wonders why. You're trying to... She doesn't know what she's doing, indeed. She is not human after all. But love does drive her, like it drives you. And love is blind and foolish. Not always. I wonder if I'm to understand that literally. Is she Shabnaka-Deeg? She is literally a step demon? I don't know about that. I'd like to sleep a little and recuperate a little. But I feel like I need to get up back on the grind because I don't have any freaking food. You know, they say the steppe has 1,000 eyes. You heard that one? At least I've used the key now. So that should yield some inventory space at the very least. Oh, good grief, dude. Tinker. I don't have a jeer. Oh my gosh. I do have a jeer. My cloth gloves are not in good condition. There's a child in here. Okay. I tinkered. Tumblr human. It sounds ominous, but it's not spelled like, you know, you'd be afraid it might be. So I think it's okay, maybe. I hear you. Speak, but waste no breath. Uh-huh. I remember you, Tumblr toy. Used to pretend you were alive when I was little. Now he would have said, "This place is our true home. One can work here." Even though I've never been here before. You can sleep here. I can store my things here, not like I can carry everything around. You can perform operations here and of course make medicines. Without being disturbed by anyone. Live here, son. Live here and continue our work. This place is yours now. Here you can do anything. The alembic works, golden hands. Now let's review what it's for. Remember Ulmar's? Of course, it's a tincture made from herbs. He reminds me of Linus. That's funny. Is it because there's a of the seam on the front of his face? Oh, stare. I see. That's much more appropriate. Correct. Tinctures are the foundation of every treatment. The steppe has graced us with its wondrous herbs. Twir, the queen of plants. Swervery, ashen swish, white whip. Tell me what's so good about them. They have astringent properties, I believe, and thus improve immunity. Properly prepared, a good tincture is a powerful booster. Correct. They reveal the symptoms of a disease and improve immunity. How would you make a tincture? A tincture? Well, I feel like this is wrong. With clear water, no ethanol, steppe herbs are too delicate. Wouldn't that make it an aqueous solution instead of a tincture? I thought that a tincture was made with alcohol by definition. Or, no, not with alcohol by definition, I suppose. But not with water, by definition. But maybe, I could just be wrong about that. Different combinations of herbs will reveal different symptoms. However, all tinctures boost immunity. This effect comes from the soil, not the herbs themselves. Unete. Clear water and 2 different herbs. You can find both here. Look in the cabinet. Make a single Ulmar for a start. Excuse me? Is this a hallucination? This is a hallucination. Monomycenum, Neomycenum, and Ferromycenum. Time to cook. Welcome back, Palugers. It's nice to see you here. It's a shame. It's a shame that we have to wrap up soon. I'd keep going past. I mean, I'd probably stream for hours. But my mod needs to sleep. 2 herbs and water. So brew the, what you call it? Hovering does not tell me what they're, this one and this one make this one. This one and this one presumably make a different one. Okay, I see. It works like this. I was under a misapprehension. Brown and red make white. Why do so many Russians play this game, you think? You know, I'm sure it says something about the Russian psyche. But I'm not big on national stereotypes. But my inkling is that Russians play it because the mentality of the game is suitable to the Russian mentality. Follow the category, and most of the streamers are from Russia or Eastern Europe. It's pretty interesting. I feel like a lot of Eastern European stories have this bleak charm. I live in Sweden, 50% of our movies have that same gloom. You could just say it's too depressing for Western audiences. Maybe. It may be too depressing for some. But I believe in myself. I'll make it through. Okay, I think I get the basic idea at least. But what about these other things? Oh. Another game that has a huge Russian fan base set I never expected is Heroes of Might and Magic 3. That definitely would not have occurred to me either. Our mom has some sort of wicked disease, doctor. Can you give my little sister something that'll keep her safe? She's a frail one. September is truly foul. Prophylaxis. Status in danger. Administer an immunity booster. They all boost immunity. I don't think I've ever played Heroes of Might and Magic 3. I did everything I could, I guess. Good. Now let's get down to curing people. What always comes first? Diagnostics? Correct again, but you are forgetting something. Pain. Pain is our great ally. It reminds us we're still alive. It drives us to action. However, when a patient is in unbearable pain, we cannot uncover which layer has come out of balance. Of course, we must keep the pain in check. You're better off without preparing Ulmars that relieve pain. That knowledge is taboo. Stick to morphine and you'll be fine. Any medicine is fine if it lets you avoid making cuts. Little Tumblr friend. I'll stick to morphine. That's fine. Administer painkiller. Still in quite a bit of pain, I suppose. More? That seems like a lot. Heroes of Might and Magic 3 is goated. It's like a crunchy game that makes you want to keep on playing. Has a pretty consistent viewer base on here. That's interesting. That is interesting, definitely. I've always found the aesthetic appealing, for sure. Just haven't ever dug into it. It doesn't surprise me that there are hardcores, though. I love being judgmental of games by how regularly they perform worse than Heroes of Might and Magic 3. What's the most high profile game that's being mogged by Heroes of Might and Magic 3 right now? I wonder. Do I remember what a meat is? They are bones, nerves, and flesh. This has always struck me as strange. What about blood and internal organs? And why aren't bones the deepest layer? I told you time and again that triangular plots ruin imagination. I also told you that our ancestors perceived the world as a single whole and treasured its many links and connections. Respect the clarity and thought they possessed. What is the most important part in your knowledge of the layers? Knowing the exact nature of an illness is not necessary for healing. Affecting the correct layer, however, can bring a patient back to normal. The game I'm most invested in is iRacing, but that's kind of an obscure game. That's also a byproduct of Motorsports itself being obscure. It regularly gets trounced by Heroes of Might and Magic 3. A single whole or whole? Like the entire universe is just the topology of the whole. There's a thought. A whole is perhaps not necessarily topologically a whole, though, too. A black hole is not topologically a whole, right? Because it's a massive object. How do the Ulmars and different herbs correspond to these layers? You can link them to colors for mnemonics: white, yellow, rusty. Let's say you are making an Ulmar from 2 herbs. How do you know which color you will get? I don't know. One of the herbs decides. The black hole is like the universe doing a stack overflow. Yeah, pretty much. It bugs out. From our perception, at least. Perhaps it's the other way around from the hypothetical perspective of a black hole type being, if such a thing could even exist. You will learn the properties of herbs in due time. Only this way will you understand how things are connected. Grab more herbs and water. Prepare an Ulmar of every color. Go in blind for now, and the herbs will reveal themselves to you. Try again and again. That is how you'll link things together. Okay. Well, I have two, right? Oh. Okay. I'm not sure I'm understanding this properly. Like, will give me the same result if I switch them around? I ran out of water. So I guess I messed up. Whoops. There's a map to the left of the alembic that shows you hints on the tincture color depending on what you brew. Okay. Ulmar of every color is linked to a specific layer. Tell me how. It can only reveal the symptoms on that layer. Correct. However, there's a catch. What do you think that is? A single symptom may be connected to several layers at once. Yes. Your job is to eliminate all the wrong possibilities. Yet every single tincture I give the patient hurts them. That is so. You have to keep an eye out for pain levels. It is time to act, son. Uncover the symptoms. Determine which layer is out of balance. Do your best to use as few Ulmars as possible. You have everything you need. So like Dark Twire and Blood Twire will have an orange field between it. So it brews orange potions. Okay. That does simplify things, I hope. Oh, okay. I get it now. I think. I'm not going to remember that, though. Alright, let's see. Let's see the orange, I guess, or the rust. Yeah, the orange. Oh. Well, visually, that's a little confusing. But I guess I just need to... Oh, I need to administer painkiller. Or do I? Maybe I don't. Definitive nerves. Administer the correct antibiotic. There are extra rare herbs that are not twired. Those decide potion based entirely on the rare herb, seen on the big outer row pictures. So Swevery will always make orange no matter what twire you mix it with it. Interesting. That's very informative, thank you. Now you know which layer the illness is hiding on. It's time to administer antibiotics. A single one, right? Yes, you can only administer a single dose. Antibiotics are harmful, as you know. You'll learn to make your own, but later. For now, you can use pills. There should be a stash around here somewhere. I already took them, right? Nerve layer. So I need the Ferromycinum. Treatment successful. I did all I could. That reminds me, Palugers. Earlier, I saw a child that had a Schmauder that cost 35. It was more than I had in my whole inventory. See, that wasn't so hard. Soon you'll remember everything. You'll make a great healer. A healer I'll be proud of. I'm so sorry you won't be around to see it, Father. I feel your pain, my friend. It hurts, but we all go through it. Yeah, I was expecting pain. I have food problems. Also, that is another source of pain. I have never even seen this item. Whatever this box is. It is a mystery to me. I wish I could, like, combine what do you call it? I wish I could combine my gloves into another better glove. But I just need repair materials. I'm gonna do that. Oh, inventory upgrade. That's like the juiciest possible upgrade I can imagine.
Their murderer is a steppe demon, a Shabnak Adik. I just know it.
If you recall the child's looks, it was a smart girl with an apron. She is the only one who sometimes I should not read chat while time is passing. She's the only one who sometimes has schmauters, so keep an eye out for them and save up nuts to buy said schmauter. Once upon a time, I had 3 walnuts, and I foolishly ate them because I was starving to death. It feels really early in the game to be on the verge of starving to death. I feel like things are not going to get easier in that regard.
Snips and snails and puppy dog tails.
I didn't touch anything. What are you doing here, weirdo? Weirdo yourself. Can't you see I'm working? Working on your lockpicking skills? Why are you yelling at me? Old man and I, we used to do a lot of stuff here. I even figured out how to crystallize blue salt. Made extracts myself. You think I was just helping him? I know a lot of stuff. Aren't you a smart one? I'm not trying to be sarcastic. The game assumes I'm trying to be sarcastic. Such a freaking mood. Yeah, it was I was going through it a little bit for a second there. Well, if you're the nice one here, go ahead and kindly tell me how you got in. Easy. Sometime someone needs to work the machine after all. While the old man walks the steps, so I volunteered. Our kind doesn't need keys. What is this machine? It's a mixer. Old man used to make medicine here, like tinctures, I think he called it. Extracts from all kinds of gross stuff. So you know how to operate it. For some reason, neither of them works. Can you fix them? And I'll do anything, just don't make me go. I just fixed it, didn't you notice?
What are you afraid of?
Hello?
They'll get mad? Huh?
Anyone in there? Can you hear me? For a moment, you just stood there, feeling bad maybe. The air's thick in here in September. Breathe in too deep and you'll pass out. That's... never heard that one before. I was just remembering father. So does it work now? The alembic? Yes, it does. What about the big one? I'll fix it too. Would you like me to look for scrap metal? What do you need, cogs and stuff? I'll need a special toolkit for it. Oh, you could find toolkits in shops, but rarely. But it's doable, but I don't think anyone's selling one now. But if I see one, I'll let you know. Yeah, I guess let me know, man. It seems like a useful thing to know. I don't really know what's worth leaving behind here. I guess it's daytime, so I'll leave behind my broken ampules. I was not able to find a buyer for the kidney. I thought if I went to the place where the steppe people gather at night, I'd be able to find someone, but that did not pan out. So... I wonder if it's worth just bringing... Oh yeah, I love that the raised exhaustion, hunger, and thirst in the game is explained by it's September, the twire is blooming. Of course, the twire is blooming. What do you expect to happen? I need this to make tinctures, right? So there's no point. Oh my gosh, how am I already starving again? How am I already starving again? Did it turn midnight? No, it's 8 a.m. So is there any point to bring my herbs with me? Or should I just leave them here? I know that, yeah. The bar buys herbs, but I don't know what's valuable to them. So I guess that should be what I... Should I pre-brew tinctures? I don't know. I have a tincture. It's late. I hate to end the stream right after Palugers got here, but it is that time, unfortunately. So I'll have to deal with my starvation when we return, which will probably be tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining us. Worst Company, Palugers, Stressed, Andara, and D-Cycle. I appreciate your joining us and your viewership. And I hope to see y'all again soon. And even more so do I hope that in our time apart you will take the utmost good care of yourselves. Good night.